all the conjecture and all this speculation on who the Eagles were going to play was decided yesterday. The playoff matches are all set up, and the Eagles will be hosting the Green Bay Packers. And we should inform you that you should feel pretty good about that right now, because the line that started out at 3.5 is now in some places up to 5.5, indicating that the sharp money has come in and really likes the Eagles in this game. This is going to be a tough game. I would rather have seen them play the Commanders. It didn't work out that way. The finish of some of the games on Sunday were amazing. You'll hear that on around the NFL. But the Eagles and the Packers in a matchup, I thought that would be the tougher matchup, but the Packers have some problems. They lost a wide receiver on Sunday. Their quarterback is a little banged up with the elbow, so they won't be facing him at full strength. I think that reflects the line that maybe the money is scared about Jordan Love. So the Eagles, I think, are in a pretty good position right now to play the Green Bay Packers and to move on, where they would either play the Commanders or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Also at home, it's a pretty good situation for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they completed their regular season, an amazing regular season, riding the arm of Tanner McKee over the New York Giants, who here's my theory. They told Brian Dable he was coming back. He decided to tank it. Some of the third and fourth down calls that the Giants made was like giving it up, and they had no interest in winning that game, and they'll take their fourth draft pick. They're going to pick fourth now, and Eagles go away happy with a win with their backup players. So here we are. We are set up for the NFL playoffs, and the gang is all here. We got Bill here. We got Ray here. So I know both of you guys were a little scared of facing the Green Bay Packers. It is a revenge situation, although long time ago and in another country. But you were afraid because of this quarterback. Did the Eagles get the more favorable match here?
The more favorable, man, why I can't say that word. The more favorable matchup, I don't think it's a more favorable matchup than the Commanders, but I'm not scared of the Packers because you're right. I watched that game yesterday against the Chicago Bears. We saw them last week against the Minnesota Vikings. They don't look like they're firing on all cylinders. When you talk about hitting your stride at the right time, I don't think the Packers are. They are banged up. We'll see what happens with Jordan Love. We'll see what happens with Christian Watson, their wide receiver. But I went back. I was really looking at the last few games for the Green Bay Packers. You know, they haven't beaten a playoff team since week 7, and they've only beaten 2 teams all year that are even in the playoffs right now. So maybe we overestimated how good the Packers actually were. Now, they do have a good coach. They have a fairly good defense, and Jordan Love, I think, is a good quarterback, but we don't know how healthy he's going to be. I think the Eagles are going to win this game on Sunday. They're going to advance to the divisional round, and then it's anybody's guess who that's going to be because there's a million different scenarios.
Okay, so here's the big concern that a lot of people have, whether the Eagles starting quarterback is going to be full strength to play. It's a really weird situation, this concussion protocol. They've kind of kept him under wraps. We really don't know what his health is going to be. I got to think that by the time that game rolls around, that he'll be fine and the Eagles won't slip a beat. But I know a lot of people were encouraged about Tanner McKee that if Hurts can't play. Let me just stop you right here, okay? Let's not get carried away, please. The Eagles cannot win without Jalen Hurts. They're not going to win with Tanner McKee. They're not going to win with Kenny Pickett. It's not even a topic that we should even consider. I know you liked him. He did some good things against a bad Giants team who were playing their backups, but please, let's not get carried away. If Jalen Hurts can't play or if Jalen Hurts isn't at full strength, the Eagles have no chance to get to the NFC title game.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, but that's not even going to be an issue, Mike. He's going to clear concussion protocol. He's going to be fine, but you're 100% correct. Jalen Hurts is by far the best quarterback on this Philadelphia Eagles roster. But at the same time, we can acknowledge that Tanner McKee did look pretty good, man.
Stop it.
No, I'm saying he's a decent backup quarterback.
I'm not even going to get into this today.
He's a good backup quarterback.
Oh, stop. How could you evaluate a guy playing against the New York Giants and their backups? Come on now. Stop it. With Tanner McKee. I can't believe that we're going to have to even discuss this today.
Well, we're not going to discuss whether he's better than Hurts. It's not even close. But I think you can also acknowledge going 27 of 41 for 270 yards, 2 touchdowns in your first NFL start, and he hit 8 different receivers. It's a pretty impressive game from Tanner McKee.
I can't even. I can't even waste time talking about this. The Eagles play the Packers, and then they move on. And as we go into our first break, because our breaks are changed today, the Detroit Lions made a statement in that game. They are even depleted, even all banged up, and they'll get a bye to heal a little bit. I don't think the Eagles can beat the Detroit Lions in that NFC title game.
Really?
Yes, I don't. I'm sorry.
Oh, my God.
This doesn't put a damper on the playoffs at all, because obviously everybody has a different opinion.
See, now, if you're not going to give Tanner McKee credit for what he did against the Giants, you're going to say that the Lions are going to beat the Eagles because of what you saw them do to Sam Darnold last night?
Sam Darnold, who was having a really good year until last night.
Darnold looked terrible last night.
He did, but maybe Detroit made him look terrible. 610-632-0975 is how you get in. Text board, calls. Are you happy with the draw that the Eagles got? How far can they go? What are your concerns? It is the Mike Missanelli Show. We'll hear from you after this.
Hey everybody, it's Bill Colarulo. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel so you can engage during the show and you're not going to want to miss all the content that we post. It's not only the live videos, it's videos after the fact. It's our shorts. It's all the content you want as a Philadelphia sports fan. Looking forward to connecting.